Don't set your mind on things you don't possess, but count the blessings you actually possess and think how much you would desire them if they weren't already yours. Marcus Aurelius, according to the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, envy is the desire for someone else's situation or possessions, while jealousy involves feeling upset when a loved one shows interest in another. Jealousy and envy are also distinct emotions. Jealousy arises from the fear of losing something or someone to another individual, whereas envy is the yearning for something owned by another, be it a car, a house, physical appearance, or social status. From Seneca's perspective, no evil is without its compensation. The less money, the less trouble, the less favor, the less envy. Even in those cases which put us out of wits, it is not the loss itself, but the estimate of the loss that troubles us. Epictetus stated clearly, if you keep yourself calm, poised, and dignified, if you observe rather than are observed, if you don't envy people with greater success, don't let externals disconcert you. If you do all this, what more do you need? As evident, envy and jealousy are emotions that we've all experienced at some point in our lives, but that doesn't mean we should allow them to control us. The Stoics believed that 4 passions are largely responsible for our unhappiness: distress, fear, delight, and lust, with envy and jealousy falling under the category of distress. While it can feel overwhelming at times, it is indeed possible to escape the grip of envy. The Stoics offered several approaches to dealing with envy. 1. Practice gratitude. The Stoics emphasize the importance of gratitude for what you have. Instead of fixating on what others possess, regularly remind yourself of your own blessings and the things you are fortunate to have in your life. Recognize that many of the things we desire out of envy are not essential for a happy and virtuous life. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus succinctly captured the essence of gratitude when he advised, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This wisdom underscores the idea that true contentment comes from acknowledging and celebrating the blessings in our own lives, rather than lamenting what we lack. Consider a common scenario. You find yourself envying your neighbor's luxurious car. The envy may arise from the desire to possess such a status symbol, but practicing gratitude can help shift your perspective. You start by reminding yourself of your own vehicle, which may not be a luxury car, but it is reliable, efficient, and meets your transportation needs. In this reflection, you discover reasons to be grateful. You appreciate the functionality of your car, knowing that it reliably gets you to work, allows you to run errands, and provides the freedom to explore the world. Moreover, you recognize that your car doesn't come with the financial burden that often accompanies high-end vehicles, such as hefty loan payments or expensive maintenance costs. This realization brings a sense of contentment and peace. Practicing gratitude extends beyond material possessions. It encompasses gratitude for your health, your relationships, your opportunities for personal growth, and the simple joys of life. By regularly taking time to acknowledge and celebrate these blessings, you gradually train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your existence, making envy less likely to take root. In essence, the Stoic practice of gratitude encourages us to shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance, from longing for what we lack to appreciating what we have. It reminds us that happiness is not solely dependent on acquiring external possessions, but on recognizing and valuing the richness of our own lives. In doing so, we can free ourselves from the grip of envy and cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment. 2. Focus on what's within your control. Envy often arises from a fixation on external circumstances and what others have. The Stoics encouraged individuals to concentrate their efforts on what is within their control, namely, their own thoughts, choices, and actions. Recognize that you cannot control what others possess or achieve, but you can control your own pursuit of virtue and personal growth. Epictetus articulated this concept eloquently when he stated, "Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions." This wisdom serves as a guiding light for navigating the complexities of life. Consider a scenario where you find yourself envious of a colleague's rapid career advancement. Their success may trigger feelings of inadequacy and longing for a similar professional trajectory. It's in moments like these that the Stoic principle of focusing on your own control comes into play. Instead of fixating on your colleague's accomplishments, you consciously shift your attention to what you can influence. You begin by setting clear career goals, aligning them with your values and aspirations. These goals become your personal roadmap, directing your actions and decisions toward meaningful progress. Next, you actively seek opportunities for skill development and growth within your current role. This might involve pursuing additional training, networking, or taking on new responsibilities. By doing so, you invest in your own self-improvement and competence rather than dwelling on external comparisons. Perhaps most importantly, you maintain a strong work ethic and commitment to your chosen path. You recognize that your career progression is not solely determined by external factors, but is largely shaped by the quality of your own efforts and choices. This perspective empowers you to take ownership of your professional journey. The Stoic philosophy reminds us that while we cannot control the achievements of others or the external circumstances we encounter, we possess agency over our thoughts, decisions, and actions. By embracing this principle, you reclaim your sense of self-determination and become the author of your own story. In general, focusing on what's within your control offers liberation from the shackles of envy. It encourages you to redirect your energy and attention toward constructive, purpose-driven endeavors that lead to personal growth and fulfillment. Ultimately, it empowers you to chart your course toward virtue and happiness, irrespective of external comparisons. 3. Use envy as a motivator for self-improvement. Instead of allowing envy to breed resentment or negative emotions, the Stoics suggested using it as motivation for self-improvement. When you envy someone's success or qualities, consider how you can work to develop similar traits or achieve your own goals. Envy can serve as a catalyst for positive change in your life. Seneca wrote, "Envy, if it is conquered, gives as much pleasure as it gives torment if it is not conquered." If, while envying others, we are able to imitate them, then our envy is not painful. If we have emulated another's virtue, our envy will disappear. Suppose you envy a friend's physical fitness and appearance. Rather than feeling disheartened, you can use this envy as motivation. Start an exercise routine, adopt a healthier diet, and prioritize your well-being. Over time, you channel your envy into self-improvement, ultimately improving your health and physique. The Stoic perspective on envy encourages a shift from a passive, destructive emotion to an active, transformative force. By channeling your envy into actions that propel you forward, you not only diminish the pain associated with envy, but also experience the pleasure of self-improvement and accomplishment. In other words, the Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace envy as an opportunity for growth, urging us to harness its energy to become better versions of ourselves. This approach empowers us to turn a potentially negative emotion into a driving force for positive change and personal development. To conclude, these Stoic approaches to envy center around cultivating gratitude, focusing on internal qualities and actions, and using envy as a catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement. By applying these principles, you can work toward a more content and virtuous life, free from the negative grip of envy.